All right, welcome back, everyone. I have Smush here with me today.
I know. Why can't I just say hi like a normal person?
I don't know. We thought it would be cool to showcase our videos side by side as we move through the map. So we're going to do each of our S1s and then each of our S2s and then each of our S3s. And we'll each explain our own fights, and should be pretty cool.
Not just going to say hi again. I'm not saying hi. Turn that off. Give me that.
No, I'm keeping it.
What is wrong with you?
It's happening. Should have just said hi, man.
I'm not.
All right, so this first fight here is Sauron. I'm taking him with Warlock. I put an invuln on because last war of the season, don't want to mess anything up. And I really wasn't sure how it would go. But my plan is to just work to my special 2, and hopefully at that point he'll be half dead already, and use my special 2, and that should kill him. Although I'm going to mess up this special 1 dex here and use 2 of my indestructibles. But it ends up being a pretty easy fight, and he's going to go down relatively quickly. I didn't think I needed suicides here, so I left them off, and I didn't end up needing them. All right, these next couple fights are Smush, so I'm going to let her take it from here.
Okay, this is long shot on node 5. I've seen Shaq take this fight before, so I'm pretty confident it'll go well. I build my ruptures hitting his block. That causes him to reach Pure of Heart, and you want to wait that out before pushing him to a bar of power. Once that falls off, I can safely give him a special 1 and bait it out of him. Then I go back to hitting his block and finish him off with the combo at the end. This next one is Mole Man on 14. The plan here is to play Stun Immune because he'll shrug parries until he enters Frenzy. I'm going to bait heavies and counter them until I reach my SP3. Stop it. From there, I'll Doom Cycle. Once he throws his first SP3, he should enter his Frenzy. At that point, I'll be able to reliably stun him, and then it's lights out for Mole Man.
All right, so this next fight here is long shot on 26. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to use Thing for this fight. So I put half suicides on, bleed only, and I'm going to basically just parry 5-hit combo. Thing is shock and bleed immune, so I don't have to worry about the node, and I have white mags on, so I don't have to worry about Conflictor. It's just a really long, boring fight.
It was very boring.
The one thing that I have to worry about in this fight is after I throw my special 3, I'm going to get an unblockable buff and an unstoppable buff, and I don't want to let those push him to a special 3 from MD when they run out. So just going to try to bait a special out after my special 3. And that's pretty much the gist of it. Yeah. I'm going to let it finish
Stop
out
now.
I know, I should. So this fight, I had my own strategy for, right? But then Fur told me to just parry heavy. And, like, I don't know. I was just like, oh, okay, I'll parry heavy. And I was at a new job. I was in a bathroom on a route with some guy who was teaching me stuff. And I did not think my strategy through fully. So I start off parry heavying, and then he throws a special, and I was like, oh, crap. And then I go for the intercept. I get tagged. And now I'm like, oh, I punished too early on the heavy, and I'm like, no, 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 no. So I go for the special 2 intercept. Even though I'm in shock mode, I get a bunch of shocks. I'm melting, and I just go for another one, and I finish it out. But, yeah, that's why I don't like playing at work.
So this next fight is Sauron on 40. Because I'm using S99, I don't need to worry about buffet. I went with some regular hits at the beginning to give him prowess. I did this so I could reverse the power gain he would get from them. Then I switched to blocked hits like a regular S99 fight, so I didn't have to deal with any specials from him. This next fight is Sassy on 51. I discussed this fight with Shaq and Heck beforehand. They suggested to heavy at the start for the exhaustion. I want to keep this exhaustion up the entire fight to stop Sassy from getting his wrath. After the heavy, I want to build to my SP2. I just need to make sure I don't give him too much power from Conflictor. I'll bait specials on the way so I don't get SP3'd. I'm going to mess up when I get to my first SP2 though. I land a heavy to remove the Conflictor timer and go to throw my special, and it didn't take the input. So I decided to throw it after Conflictor reset and just restart the whole process. And this fight was a little bit of a butt clencher, but I still got through it.
And this domino fight here, the plan was don't parry because it's stun reflect. And she's going to get a shock on her when she tries to fail my abilities because that's what Guardian does. And I invulned instead of PS1. And I'm happy that I did because I'm going to end up getting intercepted in it when I'm going for an intercept. And all in all, the fight goes relatively smooth, but I am going to make a couple of mistakes. There's one point where I push her over a bar of power before I throw my special 2. And just like War RNG dictates, she gets lucky, she evades, and then she blocks the whole special 2. And then there's one point where I'm going in to hit her block, and naturally she just happens to know this, and she intercepts me. And I eat a combo. But anytime you're fighting Domino, it can be scary. I was particularly scared of this one, just because it was right after the Weapon X fight. So right there, I go for the one hit into special 2. She gets lucky, she evades. I should have known better. It's 2023. Everybody knows that Domino has a chance to go lucky when you push her over a bar of power. I'm just a moron. And then right here, it's coming up, I think. No, block the special first. I'm going to eat a combo in a second because she backs up and I go to hit block. Right there, I probably should have just waited for my special 2. It probably would have killed her. Right there, go to hit the block. She comes in, intercepts me. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. But I'm going to finish her off in a second here. She is going to back me up a little bit. I considered baiting the special 2 out first before throwing mine, and then I just decided to go for the special 2 intercept to finish it off. All right, so we ended up winning this one. LVT only had 1 death up until the last 10 fights, and then they ended up dropping the second one. So it was very, very close. Hell of a season for them. Their only losses came against GT and Salty. Very, very strong performance. They beat JA, New Nation, TCN. Congratulations to Salty for War Champs. You guys earned it, and very, very deserved. And congratulations to everybody else that made Masters top 10 and top 20. And that's all she wrote for now. Thank you very much for watching.